Okay, who would you say was the weakest? Would you say Rob Beckett, right? Rob Beckett?
What?
So you say Rob Beckett's the weakest?
B-I-T-C-H, okay.
Let me give you a backstory of my introduction to our next guest. I started watching Last One Laughing.
Yes.
And I'm like...
I love it.
Like him, love him, like her.
Yeah.
Don't know much about her. He's not funny. This will be interesting. And I watched the first 2 episodes, and one of the standouts from that was our next guest.
Yes.
And I said on the air, I thought she's really funny. I don't know a lot about her. And we invited her into the show. She thought, yeah, I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah.
And so let's say good morning to Lou Sanders.
Hello. So I used to have a 3-course breakfast, and I didn't want that to get in the way of my radio performance. Yeah.
Fair enough on a Wednesday.
Now, are you Sanders?
Well, we don't know for sure.
Really?
I've been saying it Sanders.
Yeah, told you.
Sanders.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, but you've got an accent, so you make it your own.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, you gave me a little wink there.
I did. I slipped a wink, and I don't know why.
No.
It's too early for winking.
No, it's never too early.
10. Wait till
And we just told you about language. Be careful.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing.
A wink is body language, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you do have to be careful with that.
You do.
And I've got my hands above the table.
Would you ever do the click with the wink?
I had a problem with winking. I went through a phase of winking, and it was awful, and I just kept winking at everyone.
Oh, really?
I thought, this has got to stop with my reputation. It's got to stop, and it's made a comeback. It's a shame, isn't it?
Can you wink with both eyes? Because I can only do...
That's called blinking.
That's blinking.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm good with the right. I can't do it with the left. Oh, no, you can do it with both.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very good at it.
Thank you.
Oh, you look hot.
Very good.
Yeah, I've got a few different skills, and I thought I'd get them all out on the table today. First thing when I come in.
Out there.
Lou, it's lovely to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Finally, you're welcome. And the Last One Laughing. So it's been my introductory vehicle to you, really, if I'm honest. And I know you've been around and
I've been around the block. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say like that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
It's a shame though. No, I don't mind how you come to know me, but we're all here together now.
But you're so likeable on that show.
Really?
You are so likeable. And if I knew you and we were friends, you're also the last person I'd want to see in a show called Last One Laughing.
It's a shame about the format, because I love everyone in there, and then when someone goes out, you're really sad. You're like, oh, but I'd like to hang out. And it's like the opposite. It's all the people that you want to hang out with most. It's a shame when they go into the other room, you know?
Yeah.
But that is a game.
Yeah.
It is a game.
Bye.
Who were your bestest mates on that lineup before you went into the room?
I'm very close with Harriet. I love Harriet.
Right.
We go snowboarding together. And then...
Oh, where'd you go?
Well, different places. We try and get gigs, actually, so we don't have to pay for it.
That's a great idea.
We're both tight.
Well, no, Captain's just come back from snowboarding, and he was filling me in yesterday off the air about how much it costs. And all he kept saying was, yeah, it's not cheap. And I'm like, so do you have, what would it be? He goes, it's not cheap.
Well, you need to raise Captain's wages, and we should start a campaign right now for that.
I don't know.
No, this is good.
Chris, we need to compare what you're on versus Captain.
Oh, I don't think so.
Let's do that live on the radio now.
Let's do that live.
Well, put it this way. You said it's very expensive to go snowboarding.
Yes.
Yeah, I've looked into it. I don't think it's that expensive.
Right.
So anyway,
perspective.
And then who else? You and Joe Wilkinson.
I love Joe Wilkinson.
Oh, he's so funny, isn't he?
I love him. I really didn't want him to go.
Yeah.
When I ran at him and said the thing, I was trying not to... I don't know, I didn't want him to go, so it was sad.
So it's hard to talk about the show without kind of giving things away.
I guess, yeah.
Every time somebody laughs, they get a yellow card, and then if they laugh again, they get a red card, and then they have to go and sit in the room with Jimmy Carr and
that's your punishment.
And your woman, what's the name? Who's
Roisin Connerty.
Yeah,
I love her.
What a gig she's got, by the way. What a gig she has. She just sits next. She doesn't present the show. She's not in the room with the comedians. She just sits and watches it like a viewer.
She could present the show very easily.
She could, but she doesn't.
She's very funny.
It's money for old rope, Lou.
Well, she's funny.
Was there anyone in there that you'd not met before? Or
No,
you didn't know?
I worked with Rich Diowadi. He was a risk. He's very funny.
Yeah.
Daisy, I didn't really know Daisy before, so it was nice to get to know her. I've worked with Rob, I've worked with Judy, I love, and Sarah. And then Joe, I'm good friends with Joe as well.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Feel free to answer either yes or no.
Yeah.
If you want to expand on it, you can.
Okay.
Or you can just say yes or no. Was there anybody from the Last One Laughing lineup that before you went into it to film it, you were like, I'll be all right with them because I don't think they're funny?
No, I couldn't say, and also no. No, actually no. I do think they're all funny. I really do think it's a good lineup. I do think they're all funny.
Okay, who would you say was the weakest? Would you say Rob Beckett, right? Rob Beckett?
What,
So you say Rob Beckett's the weakest?
BITCH, okay. No, everyone was funny.
Did anyone surprise you in there of like, oh, they're actually they're a lot funnier in here than I thought they were going to be? I'm in trouble around this person.
I mean, I didn't think Richard would be so aggressive.
Right.
Because he's
very in your face, isn't he?
I never thought that I wouldn't. Like, he was pacing around after. You wouldn't think Richard was going to follow a woman aggressively. Yeah, there we were. And you wouldn't think I'd enjoy it so much.
It's a great show. It's a really, really funny show.
I say funny. But I didn't make it, so
no. But you are okay. So comedy is a very weird thing because if you find something funny, it's funny, right? And if you don't find something funny and it is funny, then you're wrong. But you know what I mean? How like, so without giving too much away, there's a bit where people can go and whisper in Joe Wilkinson's ear.
Yes.
What a dream job.
And people are, there's literally a queue almost to go and whisper in his ear.
Well, there would be, wouldn't there?
And I think Rob Beckett is the first one, I think, and he's very funny. And you can just see Joe's face contorting because he's like, I can't smile, I can't laugh, I'm not allowed. And then I think you're the fourth person to go up, maybe the fourth or fifth.
Yeah.
And you say, in my opinion, the least funniest thing you could have said to him.
Yeah.
And it's very, very funny.
So funny.
Because Lou, out of the blue, just goes up to her and goes,
naughty torty.
and that's it.
It's just...
And I don't know why that's funny.
I honestly think that I was I didn't want him to go because that was his last chance.
Right.
So I thought, well, I'll just say anything and it doesn't matter.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to be funny. So I think that is when it's
naughty torty.
Naughty torty. It's just fun. It's just funny.
I think, like, with the pieces, when people did their pieces,
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll call them, party pieces. They
So each comic has to do a performance on the stage.
And
in the
everyone
room.
has to watch.
Everyone's got to watch.
Everyone's got to watch. That's what I say whenever I do anything. Everyone's got to watch.
You got to watch.
But when that was coming out, I was quite good at not laughing at that stuff, even though they were so funny. Like Joe's and Bob's, so funny, and Daisy's. Oh my god! But because I knew that was a bit where they were trying to make us laugh,
right.
So I always get into a state, like a meditative state. But it's the off the cuff things, like when Bob said about his teeth, and I nearly went because I said, "Oh, the bottom ones don't look very," and he's like, "No, no, no," and then starts laughing, and I nearly went.
But were you okay with?
It's just magic.
Oh God! You have to like you know it's going to be really good, and you know that he's trying to make you laugh. So, it was horrible, but you know it's coming, so you can prepare yourself more than if something's off the cuff. You know.
When you watch the TV show, it cuts from the comedians in one room to Jimmy Carr in the other room.
In the gallery.
And if anybody has been booted out for laughing, they go and join Jimmy. So in the TV show, it cuts a lot. And so it'll cut to Jimmy laughing. So we've got a clip here, for example, where you can hear people laughing, but that's in the other room. When you're in the room and Bob Mortimer is doing rubbish magic tricks and going, it's just magic. Like that, which I don't know, the shush killed me. It's deathly silent.
Yeah, but I'm good at leaving my body because of my childhood. No, I'm joking. Just kidding. But I think you can do a thing where you just leave your body, so I just did that.
Yeah.
I went up to space.
I love that.
Yeah.
How was it up there?
Yeah, gorgeous, yeah. It's not as, they've got less climate stuff going on.
Sure, I can get it, the gravity thing.
Yeah,
well.
I'll probably pop myself up in 20 years.
What are you doing?
I clap with the song at the end.
Okay.
It's nice. Nice to show a bit of respect.
Yeah, I love that.
Fontaines DC, it's amazing to be young. Are you a Fontaines DC fan?
I thought you were going to say, what's it like to be young?
I would have done if I met you 20 years ago. I'm joking.
That's
of
quite
course.
good.
It's
That's quite
comedy.
good.
I'm sorry.
God, I love radio.
It's you should do it more. It's the 26th of March today, which means you are on tour doing lots of live shows. Do you know where your next gig is without looking at
Well,
the
it's
screen?
got to be
behind you?
tomorrow, and it's somewhere beginning with N.
You are right. It is Northampton.
Northampton. I wouldn't have got that far. Well, I will get that far.
You better do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'll be literally handfuls of people.
They'll be braying at the bits to see me.
Chelmsford, then Norwich, Bristol, Lancaster, Leeds, Salford, Chester, Shrewsbury, Cardiff, Crawley, Brighton, Poole, Winchester, Plymouth, Exeter, Taunton, Bath, Belfast, Bridport, Portsmouth, Bury St Edmunds, Southern-on-Sea, Reading, Guildford, London, but not Dublin.
No, thank you very
because
much.
They didn't check with her diary. Bloody Avalon.
Well, I will go to Dublin, but just not when I'm in Costa Rica.
Right.
It was a real toss-up. I had to think about it for at least 10 seconds.
You could do it on FaceTime, maybe. They could go to the theatre, just watch you sit there
Well,
with
it's got a lot of props, and it's...
Right.
Yeah, so I don't think that will work.
What can we expect if we come and see you live
Ooh,
on
a
this
really
tour?
jolly and nice time. Well, what can you expect? Jokes. I've counted the jokes. No, I haven't. There's loads of jokes, and it's a nice time.
Is this the no kissing in the bingo hole tour?
No kissing in the bingo hole. I did actually wear the T-shirt. I should probably.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. But the first half is just I get them on the sofa for a chat show. Some people from the audience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then just talk rubbish about stuff. And then the second half is the actual show, which is a piece. It's a real piece.
How do you decide which members of the audience will be gracing the sofa?
Just who's the
on chat?
fittest.
Right, that's as simple as that.
It's just a case of who's the fittest.
So I don't know your marital status, so is this who you just want to get off with that night?
I am sort of like, the comedy equivalent to Tom Jones.
Do you?
No, it's usually 2 women, 1 man, actually, because I'm a feminist.
Because that's how you roll.
Yeah.
And sure, that's fine.
No, I do prefer men in a romantic sense, but
Right.
I prefer women in a companion sense.
Okay, I love that. That's nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you're in relationship with 2 women and a man every night on the tour?
Yes,
I love it.
but it's, it's hands above the desk stuff.
Now, let me ask you this. You referred to Tom Jones there. Do people throw underwear onto the stage when you're on
Yeah,
stage?
but as I say, I'm in Northampton tomorrow.
Now, I'm going to ask you, would you like that?
I don't think so, because you really don't know how clean it is, where it's been.
What if it's a pair of boxer shorts but still in the packet?
Oh yeah, no, that's handy.
Yeah? A bra in a bra bag?
Yeah, I think so, but I do worry about the climate sort of stuff, and I think if people are buying things unnecessarily, and if it's not going to suit me, that's a waste.
Right,
Yeah,
okay, fair enough.
true.
So it's a no. If you're thinking, oh my God, I've got tickets to see her this weekend. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a no.
I'd rather not have your dirty money.
What would you like any gifts to bring?
Oh yeah, I do want gifts. Yeah.
What would you? What
So
would
something
you
with a monetary value of £49 and above.
Okay, so maybe like a nice ornament or an expensive candle.
I gave an ornament back. Someone did buy me an ornament, but I was worried it might have a secret camera in it. So I left it at the hotel.
Oh.
You've got to think of these things.
Yeah.
I'm going to look into your eyes now and try and work out how much of that was a joke and how much of that was real, that you thought there might be a camera in it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you really thought there might be a camera in it.
100%.
Now, did you wave at it first before you left it in the hotel?
Well, I gave it a little show before I left it.
It's like your own version of OnlyFans, isn't it? It's just free to whoever gives you that ornament with a
No, I'm
camera in
always
it.
scared about cameras, but it's not for the radio, that.
No, well, yeah. Well, we'll invite you back, and then it can be for the radio.
Oh, I bet you're filming this.
Well, lovely to see you. Have a great week.
What, is that it?
Yeah. Well, I finish at 10, so I mean, I'm a big fan of your work. I think you're really lovely and delightful. I would love to come and see you.
We've got 5 more minutes.
Well, we've got 3.5 minutes of adverts, and I do not do 1 second more than I get paid to do.
Yeah. Do you want me to read the adverts or just straight into?
Well, it's amazing how little you know about radio. People make the adverts. I don't just say it for 3.5 minutes and go, need a new car. There are other people.
Toilet duck.
Have you ever listened to the radio? Toilet duck. Opal fruits this, toilet duck that. You can go to Lou's website, lousanders.com. Sanders, really, because there's no you in it. But I mean, and who am I to say? Or if you're me, lousanders.com. We've got all tour dates on there, so you can go see Lou live. Go and have a right old laugh. Go and have a good old night. Get a load of tickets. Get 4 tickets for you and a half, and that other couple you
Your
like.
boss. Your niece.
Yeah.
You would bring your boss to a comedy show?
I'm my own boss, so yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, Avalon keep quite a tight rein on me.
Avalon. Or Ava, as I call them. That's 20% of their name, isn't
Well,
it?
this is it.
Really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Finally. And I hope your trip to London has been worth it to see us.
Yes. No, yes. Really.
What a glowing endorsement.
Well, I'm doing some other things now as well, so
so it
wasn't
more
just-
bang for my buck.
It fit in, did it? Yeah, that's good. Right, we're back tomorrow. Polly is next for Request Hour.
Severance tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Do you watch Severance?
I'll be back tomorrow, probably.
No, okay, that's great. We'll talk to the guys from Severance tomorrow, and that's going to be very interesting as well. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you.
The Chris Moyles Show.